Okie dokie artichokes. It's Tuesday morning, I'm going to say. And I am leaving my little campsite, Honeyeater Drive in Walligan, just out of Harvey Bay. And the big adventure begins. The exciting stuff. The last surf of the coast, of this coastline today, hopefully, if there's some surf, at Agnes Waters at a beach called 1770. Literally, I think, as I've said before, it's the last place you can surf going up north, unless I get a monsoonal swell come through Darwin. Apparently you can surf on like 6 days a year, so my chances are pretty small there, but you never know. So I'm on my way. It's 8:30. It's 112 degrees, and I lost another couple of kilos packing up. I tried to do it early, but geez, sun comes up at 5 here because they don't know about daylight saving, and it's already hot by about 6:30. Still, I don't mind. The only problem with getting really super sweaty hot is if you're like working or something, and I'm not doing that. Sorry, that's a bit mean. Anyway, off to Agnes Waters. Going to camp there tonight and then go to Lady Musgrave tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited about that. What a boat, out in a boat in the middle of the ocean. Love it. Alright, hope you're all well. Let's. So it's interesting seeing the different crops. I believe I'm driving through a peanut crop here. I think this is peanut trees. Just come through Childers on the way to Bundaberg, and there's plenty of cane fields around, which incidentally I love driving through cane fields or cornfields. I reckon they're so evocative of those classic scenes of Children of the Corn or that kind of thing. But yeah, the other thing that's interesting around here, I don't know whether they call it this, but it seems to be a Bible belt. There are all these signs on the road saying, repent, Jesus forgives, all that kind of stuff. Must be a very religious area, so better watch what I say. Anyway, getting close to Bundaberg. So it's midday on Tuesday, and I've just reached Agnes Waters after checking out a Wikicamp spot called Miriam Vale, which is about 30 minutes out of Agnes Waters. I thought I'd have a look because there's a Wikicamp's place where you can stay at a pub. Like they've got a grassy area. I've done a couple of these and they're pretty good. They said you got to ask first, so I thought, right, I'll drive past, check it out before I come down to the beach, just to know whether it's worth going back there. People have said that the further north you get, the more sort of Wild West it is, or like just pretty out there people. I got a tour of the pub by, what's her name, Eileen. And I think in the 5 minutes that she was walking me around the pub, she managed to just slag off wogs, Negroes. She just went bananas. She went ballistic. Just racist as all get out. You can't teach them anything. They don't bloody learn. They're just scum. No, there was no holding back. Oh, jeez. And there was furious agreement from the locals in the pub. At 11:30, mind you, having a few frothies, a few brunch frothies. It was an interesting experience. So I'm hoping there's going to be a nice little spot here that I can camp at. because I don't really want to go back. The pub was nice, but it was a little scary. But maybe I should get used to this, because it's apparently more and more like this the further out of sort of major cities you get. Yeah, so anyway, at the moment I'm trying to find Workman's Beach, which is where the potential campsite is. We'll see, I don't know where I'm going. So I better pay attention and log off, and I'll give you some pictures from the beach. Well, here we are at Agnes Waters beach. It looks like there's some surfers out there. Doesn't look like the most inspiring conditions, but I have to go out. I just needed to know where I'm going to stay tonight. I'm going to have to drive back to Racersville, but I've got no reception, so I have no way of finding out where to stay. I'll work it out. Okay, so this is the 1770 Traveller's Rest hip camp. Way better than the dodgy pub, Races people. It's really nice. There's my tent over there. We've got showers and toilets and water and power. And yeah, lovely little lake over there. Nice birds, I think. So now it's time for a spaff. So this is 1770. This is the very point. Apparently, it's the only town in all of Australia that has, like, its name is just numbers. And the reason it's called 1770 is because that's when Captain Cook sailed past here. In the Endeavour, very topical at the moment, because the Endeavour has been found. Well, I've had my last surf until WA. It was quite nice. Nothing huge, not big waves, but nice long rides. Beautiful atmosphere. Chatted to a couple that were doing the lap the other way from WA, and a local who looked suspiciously like Roy Simons, the cricket player. He said he'd only just moved here, and I know he likes surfing and fishing. It's a good spot for both. Could have been Roy Simons. I'm gonna call it. It was him.